What's up, guys? Crypto Muser here. Just wanted to put a video out here. So, as I was saying yesterday, this news comes out so quickly in this case. And I keep seeing things every day, and I want to keep you guys up to date as best I can with the case and with other news in crypto. So, I saw this morning, and I thought I'd come on and just make a quick video. This is a tweet from Digital Asset Investor. Stuart Alderati, we talked about him in a couple of videos ago. He is the general counsel at Ripple. And, we talked about yesterday about how, the judge just ruled on the documents that the Ripple's been going after from the SEC. And they finally got those emails, those Hinman emails. That's a big win for Ripple. And Stuart Alderati came out and said, "We're pleased with the court's order, which grants Ripple access to important documents that the SEC was withholding. We remain optimistic that a resolution of this case will provide much needed clarity to the industry." This is something that I've been talking about with this case, and even, the general counsel at Ripple is even saying, this case is bigger than you know it. Like, this isn't just about XRP and Ripple. This is about, the cryptocurrency, the whole market as a whole. And this case is so important because if Ripple gets a good settlement out of this, or, I don't think it's going to summary judgment, but if it did go to summary judgment and they won this case, this would take so much power away from the SEC. We've talked about the SEC is coming after crypto. Gary Gensler is, a bank, Goldman Sachs guy we've talked about. He is coming after crypto. He's trying to slow it down. They know they can't stop it, obviously. This train is moving. This train has left the station. Crypto is the future. But these bankers are going to try to slow this down. And it really is ruining the industry in America because, like I've talked about before, this industry is moving along in other countries much faster than it's moving in America. We are slowing it down with these bankers because they don't, it takes business away from them. So it's just great to see that even the general counsel of Ripple is saying that, we're looking for clarity for the industry as a whole, not just for XRP and Ripple. So also saw this next tweet from Attack XRP. We talked about how a tweet that Jeremy Hogan tweeted out yesterday about how, there were a couple wins, couple losses for Ripple in the last filing. He had a video he put out last night. Great follow on YouTube. It's called Legal Briefs. So in the video, he talked about how the extension of the discovery phase of the case got extended to February 28th. And he said that since that extension, he believes that if it did go to trial and it did go to summary judgment, that he sees this case, look, it says, XRP lawsuit is now believed to end in September 2022. I saw this, I was like, no way. But he did, say after that he did believe that this would go to settlement, and he doesn't believe that this is going to go to summary judgment. But if it did, that's the dates we're looking at. So just thought I'd throw it out there. I believe that this case is getting settled far before those dates. I just think the SEC knows they have a losing case, and they really can't afford to lose it. If put it this way, if the SEC lost this case, if they actually did go to summary judgment, it went to September of 2022, and they lost this case, that would take all the power away from the SEC of going after future cryptos. So I just don't believe that's going to happen. I believe, the SEC is all about their power. They can't afford to lose power, So I just believe that this case is going to still think that this case is going to get settled within the coming weeks or month or so. That's just my idea, but, that's the common sense. The SEC just can't afford to lose that power. So another tweet that I saw, and this is another just telling tweet from, this was, I think, a couple months ago. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, I believe he was on Fox Business, and they asked, what are you looking for in a settlement? And he said, basically, there's no scenario where we are going to settle unless there's an absolute certainty about what XRP is on a go-forward basis. So he's basically saying, there's no settlement that we're going to take unless XRP has clarity in the market in the future. So, right now their business in the US is on hold because of this lawsuit. So what they're looking for, and they're paying, top dollar for these top lawyers that they have, they need clarity going forward, and they need clarity for their business going forward in the US. So, their business is like 95% overseas right now, but, obviously the biggest market in the world is in the US. And, they have partners waiting, for this case to end so they can continue business in the US. So, what they're looking for, in a settlement is, clarity for XRP, and they're not going to stop until they get that. So that just shows you what, what they're looking for in this case. So I have this video. So this is, we've talked about Bill Himmon's speech that he had back in 2018, where he said that Bitcoin and Ether weren't securities. And we also talked about how he kept saying that this was not the SEC's opinion, but his own opinion. And it's like, this is just one of the interviews that he had kept saying we. And I just want to read this tweet real quick. Judge Netburn, if you're giving value to when Hinman says my own opinion, then you also have to give value to when he very openly says we multiple times. You can't dismiss the we statements. So you can't, like, when he says it's just my opinion, but he keeps saying we as if he's talking for the SEC, it's like you can't have it both ways. So it's like, under the law, I guess, they're saying that this Hinman speech was his own personal opinion, but, in these interviews after that speech, he kept saying, we decided this, just listen to this and just tell me if he's, speaking for the SEC, if he's speaking for himself.
I mean, the speech got a lot of attention because it was the first time we had expressed to the world that we didn't view Ether as a security as it was then currently being offered. We're not talking about the original offering, and we're not talking about what it may evolve to over time, or if someone repackages it or does other things with Ether. But we're saying at the current time there wasn't really a need to regulate Ether as a security in our minds. I mean,
so was he talking? Was that his personal opinion, or was he talking for the SEC? He said we about 4 times there. We, believe, Ethereum isn't our security. We believe that. We believe. Come on now, we're not stupid. And for them to come out now and say no, this was only his personal opinion. It's pretty crazy that the judge can actually say that. Under law, maybe I guess that's the case, but, they knew what they were doing. They knew what people were thinking. They thought, that, people thought that this was, the opinion of the SEC. After this speech, I think Ethereum went up like 250%. So obviously the market thought this was an opinion of the SEC. So, it just want to put that out there. That was just one interview that he had too, where he said we. There were other interviews that he kept saying we, and it's just so telling. The SEC knew what they were saying. So just want to end this video. Obviously, look who's back on Twitter talking about Dogecoin. Elon Musk. Tesla merch buyable with Dogecoin, and this pumped Dogecoin up about 15% last night when I was looking at it. But it just shows you that, this market is still new and still in the nascent period, because if someone can just tweet out, Elon, obviously Elon's the richest man in the world, I think he still is, can just tweet out something like this and cause Dogecoin to go up 15%. We're still in a nascent market, obviously. But, he loves playing with the crypto market, and he loves his Dogecoin. I still don't really understand why, but I feel like, look at all the XRP guys in the comments here. I'll buy Tesla merch when I can pay with XRP. XRP would be a better choice if you ask me, but, he loves his Dogecoin, and, he's going to try to pump his bags, obviously. I'm sure he owns a ton. But I just wanted to, end the video with a little flop there. Elon back tweeting out about Dogecoin. But all right, I'll end the video there. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. Please don't take anything I say as financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks.